Hi, welcome to Drive with Care. It's time for another request. Welcome to the request show. Chris Horn has asked, if I could make a request, I'd love to see Boughton under Bleen and around the back, around South Street. It took me a moment there, and around the back, around South Street. Well, Chris, and for the rest of you, I've already done this once, but the GoPro stopped recording. So I'm going to do it again. Try and make it as spontaneous as I did the first time. We're going to go through Selling into South Street, lots of back country lanes, and end up at Boughton under Bleen. So I'm keeping an eye on... Oh, the GoPro stopped recording again.
Few moments later.
So we're going to do Selling through Selling through South Street, and then into Boughton under Bleen. Lots of country lanes, as you can see. So hazards will be, of course... Has my door closed itself? The door is still open. I left the door open. I'm going to stop. We'll get the door closed, and then we will continue the journey.
2 very boring minutes later.
GoPro seems to be recording. I don't know why it stopped at 50 seconds on the first video. Anyway, I might have done some editing there. We will continue the journey and see how we get on. Today could be one of those days, I'm telling you. Look at the vines for the grapes. Kentish wine. There's all orchards and everything around here. Grapes, apples. Have you ever had Kentish cider? Because I can't remember eating a Kentish apple. Keeping an eye on both devices, make sure that they've got the little red dot to show me that they're recording. Okay, so we're coming into Selling. It's a nice little main road. I was expecting country lanes. Crossroads ahead. South Street, 1 mile. Shall we go down to South Street? Selling station. Okay, this is a little route I'm not familiar with, because I didn't do this one the first time round. Road is narrowing, blind bends into the countryside. So those two cars give me an indication that there's going to be more traffic, and the road, you look out for the passing places, right? One there, one there. Got a couple of cyclists ahead. More passing place. Now it might be that I pass the passing place, then suddenly a car comes along and I might have to reverse, so be prepared for that kind of action. Like that. He's pulled in. Thank you very much. Okay, 2 abreast. Yeah, single file would be helpful, but I'm not going to pass you, not on a road like this. I'll wait for a convenient spot. I'm going right. Please carry on round. Look at that. They're going left, so that's good. I've never seen a giveaway like that before. Clear to my left, edging out to the right. This really is narrow. doing a lot of concentrating here, people, so not a lot of talking. Look at that lovely wisteria. Obstruction in the road. Yeah, if you go left that way, I reckon the delivery driver's lost, don't you? Crossroads ahead. I'm kind of not knowing where I'm going, so I'm hoping there's some signage. I shall follow my nose. Where am I going? Well, Chris, I hope this is the route you were thinking of. Dog walkers? Boughton 1¼ mile cyclists. Let's let them through. Everyone's thankful, and that's fine. You know, we share the road with other users. It's just that some of them can be arrogant, stroke ignorant. But on the whole, people are generally good, aren't they? Now, I did see some more cyclists. There he is. And an oncoming vehicle. So I shall pull in here. Let him pass. Bit of courteous waving from both parties. Nice one. More oncoming vehicles. I don't want to get stuck in that ditch, so I shall stop before it. Gosh, that looked like precarious down there. Muddy and ditchy. Is that a word? Ditchy. I love a tree-lined avenue. Did I say that already? If not, I'm saying it again. Frogs Hollow. Lovely. Pedestrian in the road. We've got barriers just in case people want to cyclist. All the activity on these country lanes, eh? Plenty of hazards. We like hazards. Apart from the technology fail, that was a hazard. Road narrows, bends in the road. So I'm keeping my speed about 20 at the moment. Because you never know. Yeah, both devices are still recording. Car in the road. That passed. No courtesy. Look, look, look. A barn find. Look at that Mini on a B plate, 1964. I think that's beyond restoration, don't you? It's funny what you see, isn't it? Very narrow. Look out for vehicles coming out of their drives. that's the A2. Because I had thought if I'm leaving, where was I going? Selling to Boughton, I'd have gone the back road up the roundabout and jumped on the A2. I think what I'll do is go up here, because I know that the road out of Boughton into Dunkirk is closed because they're doing some renovations to the road. Funny that we've got a Dunkirk, isn't it, in Kent? Apart from having a Preston and a Leeds, we've also got a Dunkirk. I can only assume that it comes back from the old Norman times, because the Normans were Vikings, weren't they? That's their descendancy. And Old Norse for church is Kirk. So maybe there was some kind of Danish king or something. Dunkirk. And the Scottish call their church a kirk as well. Dunchurch. So this comes out at the top of Boughton, or Boughton under Blean, where the road is closed, and you can see that the diversion sign is up. More courtesy, give it some. I will indicate. I mean, I can only go left anyway, but 'tis a junction after all. Best to get into the practice. Into a 30-mile-an-hour zone. So as we travel down from Boughton under Blean into Boughton village itself, cars parked on both sides of the road, so it's looking for those convenient gaps, isn't it? And of course, straddling the middle of the road. What else can you do? Car at junction decides to wait. Always a good thing. So I'm looking ahead. I see the brake lights go on. Is that because he's stopping because of oncoming traffic, or just slowing down? There's a car screaming ahead. I'll stop by the Mini. Looked to be driving faster than 30 to me, but that might be because they live here, so they just assume they know the roads. And into Boughton itself. Boughton under Blean, says the sign. So maybe that was Boughton at the top and this is Boughton under Blean, who knows? Drop me a comment. Well, it is Boughton under Blean because I saw the sign. I wonder how old this village is. I saw the sign. Let's give away a little bit here. So the white car is parked right at the end of that queue. Makes it a bit awkward if anything was coming. These old houses, definitely Tudor period. Look at that building there, all sagging. Yes, I was already there in the road. You should have stopped. He got a bit petrified because he saw a big green car coming at him. Let's go in here and wind the video up. Private property, no parking. But I'm only stopping the video, so I'll be out of here in no time. Thanks for the suggestion, Chris Horn. That was a weird one, with my technology failing me, and then loads and loads of hazards. And an old Mini, that was lovely. I'm not going to put an offer in on that though. Anyway, that's worth a like if you enjoyed that. You know, don't just watch it, hit the like button. Let's get the videos viral. Thanks for watching and bearing with, and I'll see you in another Drive with Care video. Bye for now. Drive with Care.